Welcome to the Lion's Den, and I'm your host, Edwin Rivera. You might be wondering, what is the Lion's Den all about? It's about faith, family, finances, business, and real estate. Five pillars that are near and dear to my heart, especially being a leader of your family, being a leader in what you do, whether you're an employee or whether you're an entrepreneur. Definitely leading from the front, right, guys? So I brought this podcast for the simple reason that us men, sometimes we feel alone, right? Like we're not part of something, or we need that community. We need that encouragement. We need somebody that maybe has a little bit more wisdom on a particular situation or struggle that we might be going through. That's what this is about, guys. I myself and my wife, we are co-founders and also team leads within the Maximum Tampa Group here in Tampa, Florida. We are in the real estate space. We actually just love to pour into our clients. We use our business as a ministry as well. And talking about ministry, we're very involved in our church. I serve on the men's ministry. We meet at 7 a.m. on Sunday mornings. I know it's pretty early, right? 7 a.m. It's a little rough, but the coffee's good. The coffee's really, really good and very strong. So I do that. Usually we meet about 140 to 160 men on Sunday. We receive the word. We break down into questions, into groups, and we have our pods, and we go over things. And when I went there at first, I'll be very honest with you, I was kind of scanning the room, and I was sizing everybody up to kind of see where I fit. I think as men, we all do that, right? To kind of see who's the biggest or the strongest guy in the crowd and kind of pick them out and single them out. Well, guess what? I thought I was the biggest and the strongest guy in that crowd, and I actually learned a valuable lesson. I learned that I wasn't alone, guys, and that it's okay not to be okay, but it's not okay to stay that way, because God has a plan for your life, and He puts people around you every single day that are supposed to be there. And believe it or not, I've made some of the most strongest, most caring, and intimate relationships within that ministry. I myself as well had a very, very rough life. I grew up in Chicago, chitty, 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 bang, bang. You know, Chicago is a thing. But I did grow up in Chicago, very rough childhood. I'll get into more details about that later. Gang infested, drugs, womanizing, the whole nine yards. But that doesn't define who I am today as a man, as a husband, as a leader, and an entrepreneur. Does not define me, and it doesn't define you either, your past. Also, getting back to the ministry, we serve in the marriage ministry as well. I took that on as an opportunity. I heard about it through the men's ministry, and I decided to say, you know what? I said, I'm looking to have more tools in my toolbox. We've been together, my wife and I, over 20 years. It's been amazing. It's been tough at times. It's been a little bit of hard time, if you know what I mean. But I looked at an opportunity to just polish myself and to have better skill set to deal with what I'm dealing with on a daily basis and throughout life, and being a man and how to manage that and lead my family, of course, first and foremost. And understanding also that I'm a son of the Most High. I'm a king's kid. And you guys also have that same opportunity as well. Just plug into a church that's Bible-based, that really has a lot of love for the lost. Because at one point I was there, guys. And with all this being said, I'll tell you right now, you're not alone. That's what the Lion's Den is all about. So I encourage you, like, subscribe, throw a comment down there if you have a question. I have an action-packed series the whole year with all types of people from all different walks of life. In the industry, outside of the industry, entrepreneurs, intrapreneurs. I'll give you a little bit more details of what that's about later. But I encourage you guys, stay tuned, stay plugged in. Love y'all. See you later, all right? Take care.